Hi guys. Hi. So it is time to write in my sinking fund. So I've got a cheat sheet of all of my automatic transfers, and they've already cleared my account, but I want to make sure that I have them in this book is where I keep track of all of my accounts. So emergency fund, I'm not actually adding to my emergency fund, but I am putting my car replacement money into this. My car replacement is like a long-term savings, and so is my emergency fund. So I figured that they should go together, because my emergency fund gets a better return anyway. Giving. So I showed this in my cash envelopes. So we got January 17 plus 50. So we've got $50 in cash right now. So I will also keep track of the days and kind of the situations that I gave people money. So that's kind of a goal. My auto insurance. I'm a terrible speller. Sorry, but it is what it is. January 17th. Transfer. That means transfer. Plus 75 brings our balance up to 100. Medical, dental, medical specific. Okay. This one I am adding 50. January. Actually, this went in yesterday. Plus 50 brings us up to 300. And then this, I would like to get funded to 500, adding $50 a month. Well, that's what's going on with that. Dental, January 16. So, in December, my friend paid me his $100, so I put that in here. So when I deposited it, did it. Also, I have a transfer set up in the beginning of the month for $60, but this one, so this is the 1st through 15, and this one is 15 through 31 plus 100. So this is an automatic transfer. I just want to make sure that I am putting money, no matter what, towards my dental goals that are going on. I also need to pull out, let's see here. Basically, today is the 18th. I need to... Man, where did that paper go? Dun, 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 dun. I need to pull out the money to get my face worked on tomorrow. 750. So I'll transfer that before I add it in here, I guess. So we are at 1,699.68. Yes. dentist phase 1. And then I'll write in the total when I transfer it over. So there's that. Next, car maintenance and repairs. All right, this one I am adding. I am not adding anything to this specifically as an automatic transfer, but all of my leftovers from my fuel will get there in 2 more pages, and I'll show you what's going on. This is my car maintenance and repairs. I do have something coming up. I need to save, I want to keep $100 in here plus $346.05 for a brake job that I need to get done. I also need to get quotes from a couple other places, so double check. Car replacement fund. This one, call this one the new car. This is January. Oh, what is this? 16. So that means automatic transfer plus 100. So that brings me to $361.99. This car replacement fund I'm keeping in my emergency fund. It gets better returns. I was having this in my bank account with my car replacement and repairs and my fuel, and there was like money coming and going. That's probably my most used bank account that I have, and I was just like, because I had to add this total plus the maintenance and repair total plus my fuel total to try and get that, double check that that account is right. So yeah, that's what I had going on. So I transferred that out to make my life easier, and because my emergency fund gets a better rate of return, why not? The goal this year is to get $2,000 for my balance, maybe more. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but that's the goal. Okay, so here we are at the fuel. Every month I budget $100 for fuel. So we are at January 16. We're going to put a line here. Why a line? I'll show you. Okay, so we're adding, let's see, transfer plus $100, and that brings us to $100. So $29.52. Let's go back to my car repair maintenance. So this is my fuel overs. So what are we? Oh, $29.52. It looks like I've already added that on here, right here. Plus food. So that is, that was my grocery haul. I bought some vitamins stuff, and I remembered that I wanted to be able to buy my vitamins and over-the-counter meds with my medical fund. So I was gonna take this out in cash and pay it back to my garden fund, but instead of paying my garden fund, which is like growing every month anyway, I decided to put money in so that I can float these breaks a little bit faster. So I am $79 closer to $346. So that's that. All right. So we're at a fresh start on our fuel. Next, personal savings. What are we at? 16, transfer plus 25 dollar bills. Okay, so we've got, this is going to stay 91. 5 and 5 is a 0. 3 and 2 is 5 plus 1 is 60. So I have $60 in my personal savings. My personal savings, I use this to buy things on Amazon. I also use it to cover my over-unders sometimes when, like, my paycheck is smaller than $1,800. I'll pull out of here because that's kind of what this fund is for. Plus, when I get to go clothes shopping, clothes shopping. I hate clothes shopping. Getting to go clothes shopping is not part of my vernacular. This is have to go. So this is a place that I can buy clothes shopping stuff. It's also when I do Christmas and I overspend on Christmas, I can pull out of here. It only hurts me because this is my money that I get to go and shop for myself with. So that is how budgets work. You know, rob from Peter to pay Paul, but hopefully you're not robbing from your bills to pay your wants and desires. Anyway, gifts. So 2018 is my first year of saving up for birthday and Christmas gifts. So we have a 0 balance. Transfer plus 65. So we are at $65. I made an Amazon purchase for my mother's birthday. Mom B-Day. And that is $28.76. So that brings us, oh, that's math. That's lots of math. Okay, 6 and a 0 is 4. Crap. 9, 7 is 2. 4 minus 8. Oh my gosh. 14 minus 8 is 6. Is that right? 4, and then another 4 makes 6. Yep. 6, and that's a 5 minus 2 is 3. 36, 24. Oh my gosh, I can still do math. I will double check that with a calculator. Anyway, so here we are at my month of January. Oh, what did we do here? I got paid. 16 is transfers minus 515 and cash minus 700. 0, 0, 0, 0. Oh my gosh. This is a lot of math. I will do this with a calculator just to double check. And then none of my bills have come out yet, but I will enter them in just like I did with my Audible and with my Netflix. That's not Netflix. That one's Netflix. It was like $10. That's weird. Netflix and my Audible. But my only 2 bills that I have is student loans and my cell phone. So I guess I've got some calculator math to do. But anyway, that is basically what I do to keep track of my budget for the month, and also keep track of what came and went from my checking account, basically. But this is how I double check my budget. Yeah. So, I have that dentist thing coming up. That's another thing that will go in here. I will just write down, as you can see up here, this slash means there isn't necessarily money coming or going from my account. What I do is, Kaiser is medical, so I will pay with my debit card and then pull money out of my medical to pay back my checking account. So I put a slash to remind myself that it didn't add or subtract anything. I do the same thing when I buy fuel. Not this time because I already had the money all in my account. I hadn't transferred it out yet. So I bought fuel. And then this is when I transferred the leftovers of my Christmas money towards paying back my fuel account. So that's a little bit special. Headlights, that comes out of my car maintenance and repair. That would normally be a slash, but once again, all the money was already in my bank account. All still in my bank account. Yeah. So I'll keep you guys updated on how this works as part of my budget check-in. So there we go. That's how I keep track of my sinking funds. Every time money comes or goes, I put in the beginning balance and I subtract every time that I pull money to get fuel, and it brings my balance down. So I can keep track of what my total is, I guess. So this fuel right here, the money was still in my account for Christmas, so I put a slash because it didn't pull money out of here. But I wanted to be able to keep track of it so that I can keep track of what my December 15 to January 15 fuel consumption is. So there is that. Yeah, I had $29 left over, but I also ended up spending like, what, $47.87. So I ended up spending like $40 more than my $100. But this was a trip to Eastern Oregon, and this is practically a tank of gas for me. So 200-mile drive each way is kind of crazy. Anyway, so that is how I keep track of my fuel fund, plus all of my other sinking funds. If you have any questions, go ahead and type me up a comment question, and I will be happy to answer it best as I can. Alright. Have a good day, guys. Bye!